So basically, when it comes to the soap base, you cut it into small pieces to increase the surface area of the, increase the surface area of the what? To increase the surface area. When you increase the surface area, you allow it to melt equally. So basically, this is activated charcoal black soap. It's exactly what I was going for. The other place I've interacted with the activated charcoal is where I use it to gargle my mouth for oral health. Funny thing, I already went for soap classes, but I just wanted to try the soap base first, since it's beginner friendly, before I start handling the lye. Nothing is too hard for me. I can always get myself to do it. So basically, I mimicked a double boiler. That is so that we do not rush the process. Okay, mostly I've seen people do this in a microwave. So if you have one, good for you. We do not have a microwave here. This is purified tallow. Pure tallow. We add our beef tallow. Honestly, I kind of feel like tea tree oil would smell so much better in soap, because I imagine being in the shower and then that mintish smell. It's like aromatherapy. I do get that lavender would also, be good at this point. But tea tree oil though, if you've used it, you know what I'm saying. Actually, I've been using a tea tree oil cream for my skin, and it has not been really bad. So I'm gonna be using this. So we're going to remove this from the fire, and then we add the essential oils. At this point, I have to rush. I have to rush because inaanza kukauka, so it was just a few drops vitamin E oil. This is ready-made beef tallow cream. Smells so good because of the coconut oil. Beeswax. So basically, the reason we are adding essential oils afterwards, or after you've turned off the fire, is because you don't want it to lose its potency. And to add 3 drops of lavender oil. to make a tea bag. Okay, so in this pocket we're going to add hibiscus, ashwagandha and rosemary. Here's the mixture I have been using. Someone asked me the question, how do I regulate the intake of ashwagandha? This is how you do it. You mix it up with the other herbs. And tomorrow you change the is it the formulation? Yes, the formulation of the herbs, you change it. So I'm going to close that up, and then like that. I think it's okay if we call these ones herb bags. Herb bags instead of herb bags, because you literally can't say herb bags. It's exhausting. So we say herb bags. How nice is that? So of course it will take longer to diffuse because these are whole herbs. It's not like the tea, it has a bigger surface area. So for this one you give it 3 minutes in the tea and then in the hot water, and then you take it. Actually this is really good because now you must have 2 cups of the herb tea because all of it will not diffuse in the first drink. This is what castle powder looks like before I add water. We mix. One thing I love about the castle powder is that it forces me to exfoliate. So yeah, the moment you apply it on your face, you have to let it dry and you have to exfoliate. So if you find it exhausting to exfoliate and you want to push yourself, this is how to go. And this one time I left the castle powder with the way I had added water in a cup just for 1 day, and it had already grown mold. That tells you this is a very organic product. So I trust the castle powder. I look like an ogre, my goodness, or like a mutated animation. It looks so bad. Morning though, I'm going to be exfoliating with the castle powder, bathing with beef tallow black soap with activated charcoal, and then applying beef tallow oil cream. Yeah, my skin is super grateful. I've had a really nice shower with this soap. and show you how it lathers. It's perfect soap. Totally resealable. Now we try our a very natural lip balm. You don't need to overdo it. And it has that lavender smell. So, of course, there's more work I need to do on this lip gloss thing, but I'm glad for how far I've come. Today our quick breakfast is sweet potatoes. I had missed them. Sweet potatoes are actually really expensive in Nairobi. Then they're harder to find unless you know a specific center. So I'll be adding them to the blender today. So this is another method you can make it to make flat pancakes. I know I've been making the other one where I just mash them manually, but I made it recently, the other type, and I loved it. So let's try that today. As much as at that time I did it with hot sweet potatoes, it's no problem. So let's cut them into smaller pieces into our blender so that it can have more surface area for proper blending. Some cinnamon and salt. This is our sweet potato and eggs mixture. Love the cakish look, cakish texture.